What I wanted to show you today though was a way to keep your knives clean out in the bush. Now mine's pretty clean, but people ask me all the time, how do you clean your knife in the bush? And I've got some products that I think are really, really good. Now this is just my Mora. You guys have seen this 100 times in different videos. But if I'm out in the bush, I'm working with this a lot, it gets dirty, gets tree sap on it, whatever. It's very easy to clean if you have a good product. And I've got something I think you guys are really going to enjoy seeing today. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and make this knife a little bit dirty. We're going to go up here into the bush, we're going to cut a few things and just get some sap and different things on this knife, and then show you the product that I carry to clean it. I'm not really doing anything much, just trying to get my knife a little dirty so that I can show you guys this works. So I'll just make a couple shavings off this stick. Nothing major, just cut it down a little bit. Maybe I'll try and baton something here in a minute. Getting a little bit on there. I'll take this stick here, it's really wet inside. Isn't really good for anything, but I'll just use it, baton a little bit. What I'm trying to do is get my knife dirty for you. Haven't had to use it today for anything. To show you a product that I carry. So we do a little bit of batoning. Do a little bit of carving, a little bit of cutting. You can see how rotten this wood is. Just old, probably sycamore. A lot of sycamore down in these embankments down here off this creek. Alright, so we got the knife a little dirty, nothing major. Needs some willow, I don't have any willow right here, but this will suffice for right now. Let's go over back to where I was sitting and show you how I can clean this up. Now the product that I have with me today, and I generally don't carry this whole can out into the bush, I'll show you what I do. But I bought the can so you could see it. It's called Never Dull. It's by the George Bash Company and they're out of New York. Actually run by a couple of sisters who are real sweethearts. And they've done a great job with this product. You can use this on anything around your house. I mean, you can use it on your automotive. You use it on your silverware, you can use it on boats to clean barnacles and things off, you can use it on brass. But the thing I like it for, I can use it in the bush on my knife. Now let me show you inside here. What this is just cotton wadding. And I don't want to take the whole thing out, it's kind of a pain to get back in here, but a big old hunk of this, it doesn't cost very much. And what you do, this has been treated with a chemical. And so you can take some and take it out of there, and generally this will be all you need for a week or two. Now you can see if you get close, that's right, you can see the oil on that, the chemical that it's been treated with. I can fold this up, put it in a little tin, an Altoids tin, an old lip balm tin, something like that, and carry that with me in the bush. Well, when I put this on my knife, and I try and do it so I don't get a real glare off you can see that just cleans it up. Not only that, but it oils my knife as well. Okay? Takes everything off of there. It'll take tarnish, it'll take rust. It'll just clean the knife up very, very well. I've never had any problem with it on the handle of the knife, so I'm not worried about is it going to tear up the handle or anything. But it works like a charm. And you know, I wish I had a knife that was real rusty. I don't have one with me. But I can not only use it on this high carbon blade, I can also use it on my stainless steel blade. So I can take that out. You can see this has some dirt on it. A little bit of gunk from use. Clean that right off. And it just shines, polishes it right up. It's a great, great product to carry with you. Let's see, I think I got a blade in here. This blade might have some tarnish on it. You can see the tarnish down here. That's from striking a ferro rod. I use this serrated blade. I hate serrated blades, except they're great to strike a ferro rod. Clean that off. Then I can just put this right back into my kit, and I can save it for the next time I need. So this will last me a long time, easily a week or 2 weeks out in the bush, cleaning my gear every day, keeping it in tip-top shape, and it keeps it oiled for me so I don't have to worry about it. I've got a saw blade too here. I'll show you a second demonstration on this, and it's got a little bit of rust on it, so I'm going to take, now I probably won't pull all that off because it's been in there for a while, I'll show you here how that loosens that up. And a little bit of work. And there you go. Just clean that up pretty nicely. This is not rust, this is actually down in the steel tarnished. But takes all that junk right off of there. So you can use this again, clean your knife, clean your saws, clean whatever you have out there. Does a great job. One of the other things that's real nice about this product, and being cotton cloth with oils in it, I guess you guys can probably figure out pretty quickly what I'm about to do, but everything should carry dual purpose. And so what I'm going to do is show you that in an emergency I can use that as a fire starter as well. You can see that's even burning right there in the water. So good stuff. Goes up real fast. It'll burn for quite a while and give you a good way to make a fire real quickly out in the bush. So this is a great dual product, Never Dull, by the George Bash Company. As I said, they're up in, I think it's pronounced Bash, Bash or Bosch. They're up in New York. You can get this online. I'll put a link underneath this video to where you can get this, but I highly recommend this product. I've got a few cans of it, and just a great product. So thank you ladies for putting out such a great product that we can use out there in the bush. And thank you all. We're going to keep walking down here. We'll let you in on some of the scenes, and then we'll close out this video on our way home. I'm just trying to see if it'll work. I just took this back out of the water, and I'm wringing out the water. You can still see the oils in there coming out of my hand along with all the goo. I'm going to try and light this again. I don't know if it's going to be too wet to light again. I'm going to try and light it on this rock. Get a part a little bit dry there, maybe it'll light again. Well, no cotton is going to just burn when it's soaking wet. This also will take a spark from a ferro rod. There you go. All I did was wring that out of the river. And I don't know if it's going to burn a long time. I guess I could puff that up a little bit, but it sure is burning right this second. And that's soaking wet. What those oils do is saturate that cotton. Let me fluff that out a little bit. Try it again. The oils saturate that cotton so the water doesn't really affect it an awful lot. So there you go. A great wet tinder as well. And you could probably use that in the bush to help get some fire started. As I said, it'll easily take a spark from a ferro rod just like a cotton ball. And those oils will help it burn a lot longer. So really good product. Okay. Alright, you can see this is still burning. It's been about 2.5 minutes right now. And that was a wad about as big as a regular cotton ball that you might buy from the store. So again, there it goes out. A very good wet dry fire starter. A little bit thirsty out here. Been walking for about an hour and a half. And I don't have any water canteen with me today, but we got our Sawyer water filter. And this stream, creek, most of this water that's in here is probably runoff. I'm sorry, it's not runoff. Most of this is probably off of springs running into the creek. But you want to treat it anyway. Always be safe when you're out here. So I thought I'd show you how to use this here real quick while we're out here. You take this little bag, and this is just 16 ounce. It comes with 16, 32, and 64 ounces. I carry the large and the small with me, like a little canteen. Just fill this up with some water right out of the stream. Get that filled up. Then we take the filter part itself. This is good for 1 million gallons. Kind of a nice little deal. And because it's got the cap right on it right here, I'll just take that bag, I'll just wipe it off. Use a bandana. I'll just use my sweater for now, it's just got a little damp on it. And then just flip it upside down and drink. Nice little way to get a quick drink when you're thirsty out on the bush. There's a little jawbone. Probably a squirrel got eaten by a coyote. See his little teeth in there. Believe it or not, those are very, very sharp. Might be able to use that for a little kind of a saw in the bush. Now you can see this log here has been shredded. My guess is we've had bear prints down here on the bottom end, and probably a bear going through there looking for grubs for his winter meal. He's probably long asleep now though. This is David Wendell with Bushcraft on Fire, and thank you so much for going on this little hike with us. Hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll tell you, we want to thank you for a wonderful year, for all of your support, for all of your encouragement through the videos. We plan on putting a bunch more out next year, so stick with us. Have a great holiday, a great new year, and we'll see you soon on another video.